It is a beautiful day for the Big O Tires Nationals, the penultimate round of the Lucas Oil Drag Racing Series event, race 15 of 60. Chamber of Commerce weather, we've got it here, and there are a lot of people who belong to this chamber.
Well, you must be smarter than a fifth grader if you worked in penultimate.
Somebody told me what it meant, and I decided I'd use it. Joey Severance and John Finke have completed their burnouts as it's quarterfinal round time for the top alcohol dragsters. This is how the ladders look. We showed them to you earlier, but we'll show them to you again as Jim Whiteley and Sidney Frigo pick their lanes, as well as Garrett Bateman and Joey Severance. Joey and Ray coming out of the bottom half of the field.
And running that supercharged team machine here at a racetrack where they've had great success, both on the Lucas Oil Trail and the National. Getting some help from the 801 Racing Revolution's team machine and clean boost, but it's a great family operation. NHRA celebrating the year of the Nitro generation. Joey and his dad have not run Nitro, but they've been involved with the sport for the better part of 30 years. Dad, one of the great racers in the old Pro-Com classes, and kid now is just dynamite. Does a great job driving this race car. And he's going to get a real stiff test right here because John Finke, all the way in from New York, as we mentioned, that 540, great move off the starting line. And the A fuel cars here this weekend have pretty much been having their way with everybody except for, well, that Jim Whiteley guy and Joey Severance.
You mentioned the Nitro generation. You are stepping away, going into retirement at the end of this year. Anybody you're passing that Nitro gene on to? Any of the grandkids want to come out and get involved with drag racing?
No, I know it's hard to believe, but all 6 of them are out there and say we all want to be Bob when we grow up. So,
wow, that's sweet. Life is good.
They actually don't. I just made that up.
Well, you should just let it go. It sounded really good.
Listen to the RPMs on the blown car.
Let's check out the winning ET by the blown car as well, as Severance goes 539, 264 miles an hour. Down the chain, Westerfield far end. Here's John.
Well, Shane, you were very happy when you got out of the car. Then you looked a little disappointed when I told you ran that 67, giving up a lane choice to Tony Bartone in the semis.
Yeah, it's okay. The crew had to work really hard. We had to do a motor change between rounds. We burned a rear main out of it. And all the sponsors are here: CP Pistons, Crillo Rods, American Reel, Lucas Oil. Fluid sealing products, guys, they're all here watching. They're cheering us on, and we're going to do good. The crew did a good job. We got a little bit of work. We got some oil down here right now, but we'll get it back together. And I like racing Bartone. He brings the best out in me, so we'll see what we can do.
They really do epitomize everything that's good about this class. You mentioned the sponsors. It's a great-looking car. They were on the short list for best appearing crew. And these guys have worked for a living and get a chance to come on out here and race. And they've just done a great job over the last couple of years. That's a nice team and a good addition to the field.
Well, if you're going to beat Bartone, you better.